He's there, behind the wall, beneath your own feet. You all tried to destroy him. In your greed, you tore everything precious from him. But Eric remembers.
What if Eric didn't really die in that fire?
And now, Eric will not rest until you're destroyed too.
Eric Matthews is still alive.
What do you mean they know? Eric has you caught in the perfect trap, and he's going to leave you breathless. You will never escape him. You had better be nice to Eric, or he won't be nice to you. Phantom of the Mall. Eric's Revenge.
Hey, Rich.
Hello.
Welcome back to Beer and Bad Movies. Unlike Booze and the Dudes, which I accidentally said last time.
Yep. Accident, because we would never promote that piece of shit show.
No, never. Those guys have no class.
None. They never know what they're talking about either.
We were drinking quite a lot on that day when we watched Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park. We were drinking during the movie and then after to do the podcast.
I'm sure they were drinking themselves while doing the movie.
For reals. But enough about Kiss Meets Phantom of the Park. We watched The Phantom of the Mall.
Eric's Revenge.
Oh.
Dude. Now,
go ahead.
I was gonna say, I don't know. To me, what I love is that it's like, was there a first? I didn't see a first Phantom of the Mall when I typed it in. It's immediately Eric's Revenge.
Yeah, it doesn't. It should either be Phantom of the Mall or Eric's Revenge, but instead they wanted both of it, which kind of makes it sound like it's a sequel.
Yep.
And boy, howdy, I wish there was a sequel or a prequel for that, because
they left it open.
Yeah, this is just fucking.
And by the way, Pauly Shore in this movie doesn't die.
Pauly Shore why does he not die?
Melly, Susie, how you guys doing, huh?
They let you handle the food?
I promise not to spit in your yogurt.
And you know what? That leaves it open for a prequel or a sequel.
Of all people to not...
Pauly's Revenge. Maybe Phantom of the Inland Mall. Pauly's Revenge.
Yeah. This is one of those movies where, like, things just happen. So as to get the plot going on. There's no actual logic into a lot of the... and there are so many examples of where logic just goes out the window in this movie. You want to give the plot, like, with spoilers? You gotta give, like... So you
know what? Yeah, I guess, because fuck it. No one's gonna see this movie.
Yeah.
And that's why we're drinking into it for them.
Yeah.
So, Phantom of the Mall. This dude gets doused with gasoline because I guess his parents refused to sell the place. So him and his girlfriend the house gets set on fire. The boyfriend dies, the girlfriend lives. But where the house used to sit becomes a mall. And now the boyfriend who, quote-unquote, died is the Phantom of the Mall. She gets a job there. And, shenanigans ensue.
Yeah, and now it's Eric's Revenge is to destroy the mall kind of slowly, you know? But...
Yeah, he keeps stealing from sporting goods stores.
Yeah, he keeps stealing from Dick's Sporting Goods. It's like, when you picture a Phantom, I picture them practicing karate.
Yes.
And boxing.
Kickboxing, archery.
Yeah.
He was a natural fucking Boy Scout.
Oh, my goodness.
Maybe he knew that stuff before he got burnt.
Maybe. And if you notice the whole time he's the Phantom, he's wearing like a Letterman's jacket.
And I'm guessing he got that Phantom of the Opera mask from one of those stores.
He has a Phantom of the Opera mask. Like, just First off, so he fakes his death.
Yep.
Like,
real good guy.
But I guess everybody's like willing to. I guess everybody was just willing to help him, you know, like, because there's one point where they go to dig up his grave to see if his body's there, and of course it's empty. So it's like, well, wait a minute, does that mean that like the mortuary was in on his revenge plot? You know, oh yeah, no, we got you, Eric. We'll help you fake your death. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's true. It's very true.
And just nobody's really likable in this movie. Like, nope. I guess the what's her name, Melody? She was kind of likable, but just, like, yeah, at the end you don't like her.
Now, Melody's the main girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's horrible.
Because it's like, she's for the most part meant to be the protagonist, and she's very nice and very sweet and very dumb. But then, like, at the end, for some reason, Eric's just like, we get to be together again. And she's kind of like, no.
Yeah, she tells him, look, you're melted.
Yeah.
Well, she doesn't tell him that, but obviously it's like, you're
you look
melted.
like a Gaston never stops.
Yeah, like, he looks like if the guy from RoboCop gets melted and Clint Howard had a kid. And then that kid was melted on half of his face. You're like, oh, there you go.
Yeah, just... Because, like, at some points, the Phantom is actually kind of the hero, where he's saving her from Luther, Mac's dad.
Oh, that's right. Mac's dad is in this.
Yeah, for those of you who are It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia
he's
fans.
the security guard with the earring.
Yeah, that's what he's called, the security guard with the earring. And he's also the guy that burned down the house.
Oh, yeah. He's responsible for creating Eric's revenge.
Yeah.
Thank Mac's dad.
Yeah. And so, like, that's when he's the hero, but then all of a sudden it's like, oh, no, he's the bad guy. And even then there's, like, the would-be boyfriend. I guess he is the boyfriend. He does some dirty shit, too.
Mm-hmm. He's a murderer.
Yeah. Like, Eric, somebody's hitting me up like crazy. Eric's like fighting him, and Melody goes, "No, I love him," and Eric actually backs off, and the boyfriend fucking hits him from behind.
Yep, cheap shot.
Dick move.
Yep.
Ay.
I guess I was rooting for Eric almost the whole time until he got all creepy there at the end.
Yeah.
Then he's like, "No." He gets all bottom jaw. He's like, "We're gonna be together forever."
Yeah.
Remember? And then he pulled out his melted weenie, and there's nothing there. Yeah. So, you know,
pop dog.
Understandably, Melody says, "No, I'm not going to be with a melty freak.
Yeah,
I need sunshine. I'm not going to live in a mall."
Oh, okay. Yeah, and then it's just like his motivations are. He has C4. He's been living underneath a mall for like, I guess, a year. How does he get C4?
Another thing you don't know about Eric is that while he's been in the mall, he's been studying how to become a fencer.
Yeah.
And an explosives expert. Or, again, he may have been in the military, and these are all crucial things they left out of the movie plot, which would have helped. I'm
so sure. So, other things that just kind of don't make sense.
Maybe we can make a prequel where Eric's dad is MacGyver.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like Eric's dad beat him all the time until he was a crazy Marine, like the dad in American Beauty, except he actually beat him.
Good.
Yeah.
Eric's a dick in this.
It's fucking so stupid.
I mean, he kills. Okay, maybe this one guy's a dick. I mean, like, no, I guess everyone he killed deserved to die. Yeah.
Not the guard at the beginning.
Yeah, he was a real perv.
No. The very first guard.
Yeah. The very first guard. Or are you talking about the custodian who was just washing?
No,
the first guard.
When the credits play, remember, and he's playing with the mannequins, and that one guard goes, "You're no mannequin."
Oh, he kills him for talking bad to a mannequin?
No, he kills him because he's just there. I don't know. And yeah, there's the guy, the custodian that's in the vents. He kills him for no reason. When exactly did movies start having really large vents that you could run around in? Was it Die Hard?
Depending on when that movie Eric's Revenge was made.
It's 88.
Okay, definitely after Die Hard. So I guess we're just gonna have to say Die Hard, because then Gremlins. No, Gremlins. Maybe the vent seemed big because Gizmo's pretty small.
Yeah.
So.
But it's everything. Like even like Paul Bart Mall Cop did that shit.
Did you just make a Paul Blart reference?
Yeah.
Beer and bad movies, you guys. So now you're listening to that.
That's a really bad one too.
Sounds like, did you just say Paul Blart?
Mm.
Yeah, he did.
It's like that scene. It's like the thing in Hot to Trot.
Uh-huh.
Don. Don.
Now, if we wanted to, I'm guessing. Now, if Chuck put on some weight, maybe he could be Paul Blart.
I would love that.
Yeah, he could be our Paul Blart.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's just so like there was a twist that I kind of saw coming at the end. So like throughout the movie, you see the mayor in this movie who is what's her name again? Morgan Fairchild.
Morgan Fairchild.
And it's like, oh, she's very nice and polite, but her character's unnecessary. I knew she was gonna fucking turn out and be a bad guy.
Yeah.
Because she was financially invested in this mall. Just like, jeez, fucking hell.
And she's the mayor. It's crazy. The mayor is financially invested in a mall. Who knew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God. It's, the one thing that I was just like, I asked why like 1,000 fucking times was at the end when the owner of the mall, he's confronted with Eric, and Eric's like, what you did to me? And he's like, please, I'll pay you, whatever. And he's like, he's just picking up a flamethrower off the counter.
Yeah.
That's loaded.
I'm guessing he got that from Elon Musk.
Eesh.
That was the the limited edition Elon Musk.
Yeah. And he's all like, blow this, and all of a sudden he just lights on fire. But he's like, come on.
It's like, stick this or some shit.
Yeah.
It's like, what? This dude just, he said he's sorry.
I think he's
heart
like,
out to you.
eat this or something.
Yeah, what a douchebag. That guy seemed authentically remorseful in the whole movie. The only one who did. Like, maybe he played a sleazeball. Maybe he was a sleazeball. But the guy didn't do anything in the movie besides have a spoiled kid and own a mall.
Yeah.
So then he was like, yeah, I mean, did the guy hire the security guard to light him on fire? Is that it?
He said that, he hired the security guard to burn down the house. And, kill him. And that was stupid that he, like everybody recognized him because he had the earring and he refused to take it off.
Yeah.
You don't mess with Luther's apparel.
Nope. And didn't he still have that? He rocked that earring, too, in Always Sunny.
Did he?
I'm pretty sure Luther and Always Sunny had a fucking earring.
I'll look. I watch Always Sunny all the time. I was watching earlier today. Oh man, but like, and then we were asking ourselves. Oh, I was asking him like, is this worse? Is this worse or better than Kiss Me's Phantom of the Park? And the Sassies both agreed that this is better. I wouldn't say by much though, right?
Not by much, definitely not. It had some Carpenter aspects to it, with a sprinkling of I don't give a shit. Whoever directed the Kiss movies, made for TV shits.
Oh, I don't even fucking know. I don't want to know.
Maybe 20 people directed it because it was all over the fucking place.
Yeah, honestly, the Kiss movie was painful.
Yeah, it was painful to watch.
I was thinking about this earlier. I'm sorry that we're going back to Kiss, but I'm gonna. You fucking listen to us for no reason. So like back in the 70s, conservative moms and dads were like, oh, they're the devil, they're evil, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. But then you watch that movie, and it's really just a really bad cartoon. I'm like the way they talk to each other.
Yeah.
And they have magic powers and this and that. Well, it's like, okay, so everybody in the business knew they were just a commercial, but of course, but nobody.
Oh yeah, but they were still able to spread their own little shitty agenda and their own shitty way.
Yeah, but moms and dads were just like, no, they're evil. It's like, no, they're a fucking ridiculous cartoon.
The whole point of Kiss, I think, was just to not, for Kiss's point of view, it's like, let's make money, we don't care. And for the establishment, it was like, let's break up families, let's make them argue about dumb shit like music and what people buy and wear and all that. So, the system's always had this thing. Anyways. Kiss sucks. And that's the point of that. And so that movie is really bad.
Yeah. So for some reason, Pauly Shore is in this, and his name is worst name ever. You have to realize this was probably written by somebody in their 40s who thought that he knew kids, because he calls Pauly Shore's character Buzz.
Yep.
I imagine some sort of a nickname because he's supposed to be goofy and wacky, and you got to give him a goofy, wacky name. Hey, Buzz.
Yeah, or Chuck also named his fucking doggy Buzz because he's fucking like spastic. So what?
Well, you would name a dog Buzz, but like, who names their like?
Because if I had Pauly Shore as a kid, I'd name him Buzz. He looks like you want to name someone like that a name that is not gonna get them ahead in life. You want them to be miserable.
And what's also funny is that, like, he's not doing the Pauly Shore tropes, you know?
No.
He's not talking like this, and he's not making jokes. Like, the one joke that he kind of makes is he puts a rubber ear in...
Edible rubber ear.
Is it? Was it rubber? I don't know. Well, I mean, I remember he is eating it, but I don't remember if he actually, like ate it.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, hey, ears are extra.
Oh, gross.
We'll share it with you guys, but really look, there's nothing for 3.
Buzz off, Buzz.
I heard that one before.
Yeah.
like, what was it supposed to be? If it wasn't rubber, what was it supposed to be?
I don't know. It was pretty disgusting, right?
Yeah, it just looked weird.
Either way, you're eating latex.
He works at like the soft serve ice cream shop, and the main character and her sister show up and are like, "Hey, we'd like some ice cream," and he's like, puts an ear in it, and it's like, "Come on, you get ears are only for one person." I was like, "What the hell is going on?"
Yeah. Well, if you were on acid, this movie would be amazing. You'd be like, "Where's this dark figure going?" And then turns out, I mean, come on. Of course, someone's gonna live up there. I'm surprised that other homeless people didn't join Eric up there and like, "Hey, man, do you mind?" And he's like, "No, just don't be on my side of the mall." You know, free food.
He's like Spawn in
the West Wing.
He's like Spawn, King of the Alley.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Just
if anybody gets any of these references,
somebody's gotta. But we can say, oh, I have a mall story. My friend RJ kind of told it already, but that was another podcast.
Oh, okay.
So my friend RJ back in the day was hooking up with this girl, and they had kind of talked about meeting up, and there are ways to get on top of the Carousel Mall.
Yeah.
And they did, and they had sex up there. I know, Kayla. Now, when it was over, he said that, like, he just wanted to have a little, one and done type fling, maybe friends with benefits, but she kept suggesting that.
That's Mr. Rogers again.
Yeah.
He needs to go fuck himself.
Yeah.
Hey.
She kept suggesting that they should be boyfriend and girlfriend, and they should have a relationship. So when it was over, they stopped at a gas station to get like gas, and he legit ditched her and he yelled, "Fuck you, bitch!"
Mm-hmm.
And now, fast forward, RJ comes out as gay, and I always said, was that story about a guy? Because a girl, I would never do that to a girl even if I hated her. Like, I would never just leave him stranded. But he said, yeah, that was a guy. I was like, okay, so that he was just hiding the gender because he was afraid of like coming out at the time.
Yeah.
But no, then it turns out, oh no, it was a guy in drag.
Yeah. He called him later on.
Yeah, and told him, "I'm a guy."
Yeah, as his revenge.
Yes, that's his revenge.
But to RJ, it's like there was no revenge. Because if anything, RJ could have been like, "Oh yeah, well I'm gay." Double ha-ha, and then hung up. So
I kind of hope he did.
So RJ is just like, you know what? I got off easy on that one.
Yeah, and that's the way he looks at it because
that's what he really said is gonna fuck you, bitch. He said, "Oh, and I'm gay."
Yeah, and that's the way he looks at it because he's not into girls. He tried to be, or like, he was saying that he wanted to be with a girl to try it.
RJ has not met my mom. Actually, yeah, he did.
He has. So anything about this movie stand out to you?
Besides the surprising faces that popped up.
Yeah, I guess Morgan Fairchild, Pauly Shore, that one guy from Party of Five or
whatever goddamn shit he's all been in.
Yeah. Luther,
and then I recognize the tall black guy. He's a character actor. He was in an episode of X-Files. He was the dude who came back to life, and he was up for death row. Yet he lived like in the shadows. Pretty badass.
Well, I know him more because he was in Dawn of the Dead, and he was also in the Halloween remake, the Rob Zombie one.
Who was he in the Dawn of the Dead?
He was just one of the soldiers.
Oh, okay.
And then he was also in Devil's Rejects. Remember how they go to that one guy's like horror house, prostitute place, whatever, and he was the pimp. The black guy was the pimp.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, "Hey, you still an asshole?" And Rufus just flips him off. But I would not recommend this.
No, the fact that we're talking about it now is the most play it's going to get in a long time.
Yeah. I guess the one thing we could say that kind of surprised us was the end, the music at the end.
Oh yeah, that they paid for their own. That was made for their movie.
Yeah. Is there a phantom in the mall or something like that?
Yeah, original soundtrack, man.
I wonder if I can find it over at Virgin Records.
Yeah, it's in the back with the vinyls. There's like one lone rat protecting it.
No. I just imagine like
Phantom of the fucking Tower Records rat.
I imagine you go to the back room to get this soundtrack, and there's just one lonely guard, like a British guard. Hi, you be looking for the Phantom of the Mall soundtrack.
Well, how the fuck did you know? It is my power.
I have the power of sight.
Well, what album did I lose in '95? That would be Candlebox on cassette.
Candlebox.
95 was the last time they were relevant, right?
They did Cumbersome, right?
No.
Oh, who did Cumbersome?
You're just thinking of a band that talks like this. I don't know who did that song.
I have become cumbersome.
No, you're sounded too the way it sounds is cumbersome. Too heavy, too right. Like
That's it.
Yeah. And
but that's not them?
No, it's not. And I don't know who did the song. I did used to know their name. But,
did Candlebox do that Runaway Train? Runaway Train, never look back.
No, that was Soul Asylum.
Okay.
Again, this is all 94, 95.
This is like awful music trivia.
I know. Yeah. I feel like we're in the middle.
Beer and old music.
Yeah.
I feel like we're in the middle of one of those commercials for the best of the 90s. The 90s are back in a big way, man.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Did you know? People lost the internet. The internet went out. Everyone's going over old records.
It's not the best of the 90s. It definitely doesn't have like Metallica and Nirvana on there. It's just a bunch of like, do you remember this?
We'll say this for the record. Fuck Metallica and fuck Nirvana.
Ooh.
Dang.
You're such a rebel.
I am. I felt like a rebel saying it.
Makes more sense now.
I felt like a real Han Solo when I said it. I'll tell you guys.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't have anything else to say about this movie. This was dumb. I kind of feel like we've come.
Oh shit! Lucky dime.
I kind of feel like we painted ourselves into a really bad corner with these Phantom movies.
You know what?
Two down and they're both bad.
I love how after that movie, it suggested another really bad Phantom movie, which I am looking forward to seeing.
I've got the next
I'm not
Phantom.
looking forward to it, but anyway.
I've got the next Phantom movie.
I do want to hear what you're saying.
All right, yeah. So I guess we're kind of this is kind of a short episode, but that's probably for the best.
No, actually, I have a question for you right after too.
All right, no, tell me your question first.
Okay, I want you to name 10 Pauly Shore because we're supposed to do that. And who in this movie is the biggest star who made it out of this movie?
Oh my god,
Pauly Shore. Sad to fucking say, but
10 Pauly Shores. That's terrible. I don't think I can. I'll try, but I'm not. I don't even think. Okay.
Voiceovers also count.
Okay. So, Phantom of the Mall, Goof Troop movie. Okay, Encino Man, Son-in-Law, In the Army, Pauly Shore is dead. Class Act.
Okay.
That's 7. Jury Duty. Can I think of 2 more? In the Army now.
I was like, I'm waiting for that shitty one with Andy Dick.
Fuck! Why didn't I say that? One more.
I'm surprised you're not thinking of another one, man.
I'm missing one?
You are definitely missing a big one.
I did say Encino Man.
You did. But think of the big Pauly Shores through the 90s. What were Pauly Shore's 4 biggest in the 90s?
Oh! Biodome!
Yep, there you go.
Oh, I did it!
You did it. With the hair of your ass.
Oh.
Tenacious D was also in that movie.
They were.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Tenacious D. You kind of deserve better.
Kind of, but then I saw
No.
Jack Black like the
No,
other
you
day, and he's such a sellout fucking... He looks like a fat goblin now. He's been sitting down eating fucking... No, I don't know what he's been eating, but definitely not good Girl Scout cookies. 'Cause if so, he'd be happier than what kind of toad he looked like. Anyways,
All right, folks.
that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Anybody else out there couldn't have named 10 Pauly
I
Shore.
can't believe it.
Yep.
And you know what's funny is you got me with the voiceover, so I was like, oh, the Goofy movie.
Yeah, I was like,
where
come
he
on.
basically played himself.
He did. The Wheezing the Cheese. He did the Wheezing the Cheese in
That's
2
right.
movies. Encino
right.
Man and Goofy movie.
Kind of also in Son-in-Law.
He wheezed the cheese?
Well, no, but he was basically playing the character.
Oh, he was. Yeah, you're right. He was. Actually, I think that carried with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. The next Phantom movie, I, for myself, am excited to watch. Because I've seen it before. I fucking love it. Maybe you've seen it, Mr. Sassy, but you probably haven't.
Opera. Phantom of the Opera.
Go fuck yourself.
For a change, we get a good one.
Yeah.
You know, this is beer and bad movies.
Yeah, no, this is beer and bad movies,
Okay.
Mr. Sassy. We have The Phantom of the Paradise.
Oh, yes.
Have you seen it?
I have seen that.
Oh, it's magic.
Yes.
The music is awesome.
All right, well, that'll be a good bad movie.
It will be. It will
See,
be.
that's the kind of movie. Anyways, we'll get into that.
And
next
I've got
time.
I know trivia about that movie and information. I'm psyched to talk about it. That'll be next week.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So for beer and bad movies, I'm Dick Sassy.
And I'm Udin.
Yeah. Take it easy.
Later.